Hey guys, I want to do a quick update on the cryptos and something really interesting last night. I was just tightening up my charts, and for those of you that aren't really familiar with what we do in our trading model and our process is we're cyclical traders, so that's pretty rare to come across these days. Everyone pretty much is technical and understands price and trends and trend lines and a million different moving averages and indicators. But nobody really trades with the concept of time. So time is actually more important than price, and that's what the cycles are about. And learning how to time your positions, being early, how to scale in, scale out. But we use in our model what I call a pie line. It's a simple discovery that I made. It's just using the moving average, but I took pi 3.14, you know, the numbers out till whatever digit place, but 3.14, everybody knows the mathematical significance of that. I took that times 100. I wanted a moving average that was further out than the 200. So I used a 314 period moving average. I call that my pi line. But it's amazing how well it works. And we don't just buy and sell based on its price above a moving average or below. That's pretty simplistic and quite novice. But we recognize that trends and cycles move away from pi, then they move back to pi. This is pi down here on this daily chart of Bitcoin. But what I want to show you guys real quick is that the 4 hour, which is a chart we like to use for the intermediate term or swing trade time frame, is it's pretty amazing. So I was putting pi on some of these charts and getting organized and saving this stuff. And lo and behold, where we were buying to signal buying down here, 2100, pi held Bitcoin held pi exactly, which is just, I mean, it's not a surprise to us because I've been following this line. It works on the 1 minute. It works for any asset class. It works on the monthly, weekly. It doesn't matter because this is just how energy moves through the markets, and you can't take out the time component in whatever it is that you're studying. Anything in nature, it's certainly true in markets. There's cycles that exist. So these aren't just, this moving average is not just measuring price, it's also taking in consideration time. So that's why we see this cyclical type of, and see, I can guarantee you, I come from an institutional background. I traded cash treasuries, billions and billions a year. I covered the biggest banks and hedge funds, and I ran a rates desk. And I can guarantee you, there's no trader that has a 314 period moving average on their chart. Never seen it. Again, it's a simple discovery that I made. So there's nobody looking at a moving average down here and putting bids in. This is just cyclical. It's just a timing phenomenon, believe it or not. So I can prove this over and over across multiple markets. You can look at the pound right on Brexit, bring up a daily chart, put in a 314 period moving average. You'll see that price stopped right at pi on the day of Brexit. If you look at pounds versus dollar, cable sterling. So anyway, guys, really, this is the level that we want to look at. We do a top-down approach where we start from the monthly chart, work our way down. We were doing this in the room this morning. No doubt Bitcoin's very overbought here longer term. It doesn't mean it can't stay overbought though. So a lot of times when you have a new market or a beginning of a bull run, this is going to seem like a lot, but if it doubles or triples from here, these candles are going to look a lot like these down here. So what matters is that we're still in trend. I care about this location down here, right here at the 8. And you're going to see why in a second, but that's about 1300 or 1400. That's where I would really want to get heavy or more aggressive with my size and my position. All right. I don't. I kind of doubt we're going to get back there, but that's going to be a sweet spot. I'll show you why. We don't have much cycle work here because Bitcoin's so new. At least on this chart anyway. If I go to the weekly, All right, we have some better cycle data here. It's been kind of a down week, which since hitting just under 3,000, we've kind of slid sideways to down. So we'll see. I like this weekly cycle to come a lot lower. Just you can see every time we got kind of low here, it went on a nice run. So anyway, we'll keep an eye on that. But again, this 30 days tends to be where you get higher lows right here. This is that same $1,300 area. You can also see that we broke out above this high at that same area. So if we were to get a deeper pullback, this is where I really want to, again, be aggressive longer term. So we're running a course short, but I don't have any heavy size on. I need a deeper dip for that. So that's just how we trade. Now you can also see this higher low matters, which is in line with the 8. And I'll show you here on the daily. Where's the daily? All right, right here. These are higher lows in the model that we care about. This one and then this one. Again, this was pi on the 4-hour. Our model is fractal in nature, meaning the smaller time frames build into the larger time frames. But this is a key pivot. So if we break this level, call it 2,000, 2,100, then I expect to get a deeper pullback to the 200 and or pi. That's just how these things play out. All right, and then again, that's that same $1,300 area. So this is the sweet spot where I'll be getting very aggressive and loud about getting long. I don't know if we're going to break this low. This daily cycle is rising, so there's room to go back to these highs, retest the highs. Maybe that's what's in store for next week. We'll have to see. But anyway, guys, hopes that helps. This is the pivot to watch over the intermediate term. Still core long. We're going to trade this around as usual, and then keep in mind longer term. This is a big area down here, 1,300. It also retraces about 50% of the move up 3,000. 1,500, right? So that's a natural place for a deeper, longer term pullback. And we're not going to be fearful there. We'll be aggressive and greedy. All right, guys, hope that helps on Bitcoin. Maybe I'll cover Ethereum on Sunday. Have a great weekend. We can go over some other altcoins as well Sunday and Monday. All right, guys, enjoy your weekend. Talk to you Sunday.